for race number 2. Wyman, Herfoss, Baz, O'Hara, Smith, and Rispoli on row 2. And we're going to go back a little bit further. Onsor, Gillum, Lewis, Landers, West, and Brandon Posh, who was up to speed this morning with Max Flinders on the back of the grid.
All right, so 8 laps scheduled for this one. Revs are up, and we're getting ready to get after it here in Mission King of the Baggers. And oh no, Kyle Wyman off the line. Didn't look like he had the thing in gear.
He did not have it in gear, Greg. I watched his foot. As everybody took off, I watched Kyle Wyman put his bike into gear. Man, that's such a bummer.
Oh no! Up and out of the saddle in contact. So a high side up to turn number 1. Rocco Landers gets collected in that.
Man, Kyle's going to get lucky here because we've got bikes laying in the middle of the track in turn number 1. It's going to be hard to pick those bikes up, too, on the side of a hill. So we'll see what happens. That actually helped Kyle quite a bit. Yeah, we're going to have a red flag here. So just got to worry about the 2 riders. Good to see Rocco up. And it looks at Jake Lewis. I can't tell who that actually is, but it looked like it could be Jake Lewis. So,
all right,
yeah,
so red flag out.
Yep.
Red flag out. That means race stoppage. These riders are going to work their way slowly back towards pit lane, pit in. And so we're going to have to get the whole incident in turn 1 sorted out. All right, so the starting grid is Wyman, Herfoss, Baz, O'Hara, Smith, and Rispoli. On row number 3, we got Onsor, who's not going to be here. Gillum, Lewis, Landers, West, and Posh, also not going to be here. And then Max Flinders. So there's our 5 rows with 4 non-starters. So it looks like Onsor, Lewis, Posh, not going to be here. All right, so 7 laps now, and away we go. Kyle Wyman put it in gear, and he gets away. And he might be the one leading us into turn number 1. The 33 Harley-Davidson got a good launch. And he's going to bend it into turn 1, and he's good. Now this is where the riders are going to go up the hill. And Jay, right there to their left is where that oil dry was, and it doesn't look like it's a problem for them at all.
I think it's going to be good. And you have defending champ Troy Herfoss. Had a great chat with him today. He's right on the back of Kyle Wyman. I believe that's Bradley Smith in 3rd, and then we're going to have Loris Baz 4th, and O'Hara with Rispoli behind him. So right now, Kyle Wyman in the dry yesterday had really good pace.
Turns 2, 3, 4.
Sorry, Hannah. It looks like the number 1 plate, Troy Herfoss, has got smoke billowing out of his motorcycle, and he's going to have to pull off the racetrack.
Man. I believe that was a new motor as well. I'm not sure, but I believe that was a new motor. So yeah, that thing is now they're going to have to look and make sure that there's nothing on the track.
Looks like happening. Corey West has been in this game for a long time and still as fast as you like it.
Yeah, and he's always smiling. If you get a chance to go down and you meet these guys, Corey is one of those guys, always has a smile on his face, and he's enjoying his life, new dad and all that, and he's had a tremendous start to the season. He had a little bit of bad luck today.
Sport books and DFS platforms. Scan the flow code or visit nxtbets.com/PlayMA to see what's available in your location. Sign up, claim exclusive bonuses, and make your picks now.
That's where Bradley was trying to do the majority of his work this morning on making sure he could get the bike a little bit better.
Right now, all eyes are on Loris Baz. Now, Kyle Wyman went 29.1. That's the benchmark lap time. Baz went 29.4. However, in sector 1 on this lap, Baz was faster by a couple tenths of a second. So, and we have a rider down. So a big crash. Coming through turn number 7.
Oh, man.
Is that Tyler O'Hara? Lost the front.
Oh, he's gonna
coming
be
through 7.
He's going to be really. Baz has done a good job. I'm glad you saw this. I just didn't catch it. That's the second time this week, unfortunately, for Tyler in the same corner where he's just trail braked on the way in a little bit and lost that front.
And you can see management has got to come from the right wrist. But back to 3rd we go. Bradley Smith, the number 38 in his first season in Mission King of the Baggers on that Harley-Davidson and Dynojet Factory Racing Harley-Davidson ahead of his teammate. And there's the 69 of Hayden Gillum. The number 1 plate he held.
That he's getting this close, because when we go to the next round, he's going to have a lot more confidence on this bike with a good dry race. He won the rain race yesterday, and he's showing right now he's as quick as Kyle Wyman, and the drafting and the passing that will be going on at MotoAmerica on that 4-mile layout up there in a month's time will be good.
And Wyman, 29.3, and probably off of that wheel spin, Baz loses half a second to Wyman on that lap. And Bradley Smith still holding on to a comfortable 3rd place as Rispoli falling into the clutches again of Hayden Gillum in that accordion seesaw battle.
You know, Kyle up front right now, he knows how good Troy Herfoss has been. And now he's going to have another major player in Loris Baz, very experienced rider, obviously, as Loris, that's going to be battling him. And, you know, don't you worry about the Indian Wrecking Crew. They'll be back hard at MotoAmerica. But this battle is going to go raging all the way down to the line. Look how hard Hayden Gillum is riding, getting that bike out of turn 5. He's trying to do something with Rispoli here in order to try to maybe draft Bradley Smith. And but this time James is a little bit closer to Bradley as they get ready for turn 7. And now it's that big draft and pass that Rispoli is going to be looking for down the back straightaway. He almost got such a good drive. He pulled up alongside of him there, didn't he?
Yeah, there's the lead. 1-2, Wyman and Baz. Harley-Davidson and Indian. This is the battle for third. It's all Harley-Davidson affair here as Rispoli down into turn 10 as passing opportunities are going away. But Bradley Smith, being at Road Atlanta for the first time, has seen enough racing already to know to close that door down. And look at Gillum trying to get a run around Rispoli, but there's nowhere to go. Onto the front straightaway we go, and here comes the 33 to take the checkered flag and another victory. Kyle Wyman in with his 21st win in Mission King of the Baggers. Baz in second, Bradley Smith holding off Rispoli and Gillum for third place. Rounding out your podium, Corey West comes across the line in 6th place. And Max Flinders coming down the hill out of our picture. But look at Kyle Wyman, that 29.1 on that first time lap. That is the fastest lap of the race. And Wyman did that 29.1, broke the rest of the field, and then just managed that 1.5, 1.7 gap all the way.
Yeah, I can't wait to go home. I can't wait to go see all the employees of, you know, Harley-Davidson that worked so hard back in Milwaukee. The Davidson family, of course, ride free, baby.
Well, I just wanted to have fun, and I knew I was on the pace and I was fast because we did some tests and I was pretty close to Troy, so that was a good sign. But then racing those bikes is different, you know, it takes a lot of space on track, and when you make a move.
I'm just really focused, locked in. What's going on in your mind in those moments?
Just make a good start. I think that was my savior today. I didn't have pace, so it was like, get a good start, try and be in the mix and do the best I could. So.
Scoot away, and then I can manage the race. So it's that 1.797 victory over Baz, who put on quite a show. And here's a look at those point standings. It's Kyle Wyman with 95 and Baz 34 back. Jay, right now Kyle Wyman's got a mulligan because it's 25 for a win.